What up, world? It's your boy Donnie C. Signing on once again. Today is December 10th, 2009. I don't know why I was going to say 1999, but moving on, jumping right into it because there's a lot of album news out today. First, your girl Rihanna. I said your girl because if you watch my videos for any amount of time, you know that I'm not a big Rihanna fan. But the second week numbers are in, and it's looking like Rated R is a flop. Arguably, her first week sales were a flop, but that was arguable. But a 70% decrease in album sales really lets you know where the public's mind is at, and I want to know what all the delusional Rihanna fans are saying. What's their excuse now for why her album took a huge nosedive like that? She was everywhere, promoted everywhere, on every show, talking about everything, talking about the situation. So there's no reason why her album should have flopped the way it did. And I want to know what the Rihanna fans are saying. Why the album flopped. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're a Rihanna fan and you see this video, let me know why the album flopped. Because, I mean, it's a flop now. 70% decrease in sales. Yeah, pretty much a flop. So anyway, moving on to the opposite end of the spectrum, the homie Chris Brown. His album came out on Tuesday, and I seen three different reports. One report said the album is supposed to do 95,000. Another said it's supposed to do 100,000. Another said it's supposed to do 150,000. And I have no way of knowing the source of these articles, so I don't know which one is true. I don't even know if any of them are true. But I will say that I hope that the album sells more than that. But if it doesn't, I don't think it's a flop, and this is for this reason. Half the world hates Chris Brown right now, so people that would have bought his music had he not beat up Rihanna are not going to buy his album. Then on top of that, he really didn't promote it as hard as his other two. He was not performing anywhere live. I haven't seen a live performance of the song yet, except for the little promotional tour that he's doing right now. So the homie Chris Brown really is not promoting the album like that. I don't know if it's because the shows won't let them on or what it is, but he's definitely not promoting the album. And I hope that it does over 200,000. That's what I'm hoping for. And I bought a copy for my sister, and I'm gonna buy another one for myself probably next week. So hopefully the album does good. Also, speaking of Chris Brown, he did release a statement for his next two singles. For urban radios, it's gonna be "Sing Like Me." That's the song right there. And for pop stations, it's gonna be "Pass Out" featuring Eva Simmons. So I don't like that song, but like I said before, if you watch my Chris Brown album review, that song is definitely for the pop market and probably a do good over there. Moving on into even more album news, like I said, album news. Ciara, who has a new album coming out next year, the top of the year, she released another statement through MTV about her album, and this is what it says. I'm going to read the statement. Well, I have to tell you, the new record is going to be pretty hot. No, it's going to be fun. I'm going to have a good time. I don't want to say too much about it, but I'm very proud of what's happening right now. I'm working hard. I want to make sure I give my fans what they want, and I want to give them more. So I'm just taking my time and just trying to create something that really feels good to the masses. And in previous statements, Ciara has said that the album is going to be like a 2010 version of Goodies in so many words. And I feel like that's the perfect thing to do. That's definitely what the fans want. Ciara was definitely more popular in her Goodies Evolution era, and she was definitely seeming more true to herself. I want the hood dancing urban Ciara back, the one that shook her ass like, you know, it was on fire. The one that wore baggy jeans to be sexy with a tight shirt, not the one who was half naked and loved sex magic. Ciara is sexy with baggy jeans and a tight shirt. That's just how she's sexy to me. She doesn't need to be half naked. I liked Ciara when she first came out too. She was thicker. She was more hood. I feel like that's the Ciara that everybody wants back. And I know some of the Ciara fans are like, hey, if she's more hood, she's not going to sell, you know, the albums like she should. You know, the crossover market is not going to be checking for her. But wasn't Ciara more hood when she first came out, and wasn't that when she was most successful? And on top of that, if she goes back to her hood roots, she can change and cross over slowly. I feel like she tried to be too versatile too soon, and that was another downfall and why the record probably didn't do that well. Fantasy-wise, that is. So that's all I got for y'all. Leave your opinions. I'm sure the Rihanna fans, I've already gotten bashed and hated and called a hater and everything else for my opinions on Rihanna, but it's my opinion. I stand by it. So, like I said, leave your comments, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/DonnieCTheKing. And that's it. That's all I got for y'all right now. Peace.